looks.
Is your wife going to make you watch so you have something to talk to me about?
I guess now it will be. Yeah.
That happened before, right? That was the Emmys, I want to say.
That was the Emmys. Yeah.
Nikki Glaser,
oh,
she's
so
funny.
she is so funny. We
Yeah.
interviewed her on AM Extra months ago,
Yeah.
and she was just the nicest person, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So sweet.
Yeah, she's great. She's great. Excited for the show. Excited to chat with you.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
No pressure. No pressure. It's drying out, it looks like, right now.
It is. Right now it's dry. We're starting to see some of those clouds break apart and giving us a brief little glimpse of our sunset. It's been a while since we've actually been able to open up the skies enough to see some of those shades of yellow, orange, and red as we sit at 47 degrees right now. But speaking of sunsets, maybe you've noticed they've gotten just a little bit later into the evening hours. Tonight, 4:40 is where it dips below the horizon. 4:41, so a minute later for tomorrow. But fast forward to February 1st, we're talking about 5 o'clock sunset hours, and then March 1st approaching 6 p.m. sunset. So something for us to look forward to as we break down across the country the gain in daylight hours to the Portland, Vancouver metro area, gaining about 57 minutes of daylight as those sunsets get later and those sunrises start to get just a little bit earlier. So something exciting for us to look forward to over the next several weeks as the cloud coverage is still widespread over downtown with our winds out of the east-southeast at about 11. For your showers past, biking forecast for the rest of the night, falling back into the mid-40s. Mostly cloudy skies, although I wouldn't be surprised if maybe a pickup on a stray raindrop or two. It's very isolated and scattered in nature, so not everyone will see those raindrops over the next several hours, but that will be changing as we push our way in towards the weekend as the clouds are slowly starting to break apart as well. After a good drink of water earlier in the day, filling up the bucket close to about a half inch in many cases, surpassing that half-inch mark out towards PDX and just the same out towards Astoria. But with the southern coast, that's where those soaking rains causing some landslide issues along with some flooding conditions, closing some roadways out towards the Sunset Bay State Park location. This video sent in from our friend Pete Littlefield. So thank you for that. And then up in elevation, well, places like Goldendale, Washington, picking up on some snow flurries out towards 2,400 feet. Thanks to Les and Nancy Lee for sending in that snowy view. As the National Weather Service prepares us for winter weather advisories to go back into place starting at 10 a.m. tomorrow, taking us through the 10 o'clock hour on Sunday, all above about 4,000 feet. Seeing the greatest snow accumulation above 5,500 feet. That's where we could pile up an additional 10 to 18 inches. So something to look forward to for the skiers and snowboarders as our snow elevation level does retreat back up to 5,000 feet. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, that's when we dry out our skies and return some sunshine. That's a little deep tease for you. We'll get to that after we get past the wet weather that we expect to see this weekend for Saturday. Starting the day off mostly dry, but also cloudy. It's not until the later afternoon hours. This is a snapshot of about 3 o'clock. Widespread, heavy, persistent rain. It will be a super soaker event for us for the later half of the day on Saturday. Waking up Sunday with a few lingering raindrops, potentially seeing this push its way a little bit further to the north to make for a rainy afternoon as well, but not quite as wet as Saturday afternoon and evening. Filling up the rain gauge through Sunday evening, close to an additional inch, or a half inch, I should say, closer to a full inch for the coast. 44 degrees is where we fall to tonight. Tomorrow, out along the coast, low 50s, some breezy southerly winds, especially later in the day. The I-5 corridor expecting those low 50s and soggy afternoon and evening conditions. Potential for a few snowflakes further off to the east as the rain is closer to I-84 and expecting to see the heavy mountain snow again above 4,500 feet. 7-day forecast. There you go. Those soaking rains Saturday, Sunday as temperatures peak at 53 for your Sunday. And we keep that above average temperature trend going all the way through the start and middle of next week. And that's where we expect to break down some of that cloud coverage, return a bit of that oh so precious sunshine this time of year before the wet weather ramps back up again for the end of next week.
So good weekend to like take down the Christmas decorations inside, maybe not outside so much with the rain.
Next week you can do that when it's sunny.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Josh.
Well, it's a new